Welcome back to Blast Guys Reviews. In this review, we'll be taking a look at Joytoy's Warhammer 40k, the Dark Angel's Intercessor Brother Asharr 1/18 scale action figure. And these are adult collectibles, ages 15 and older. So this is the packaging it comes in for all you package collectors. Looks pretty cool. One thing that I'm most curious about is the actual color of the power armor. Kind of looks almost like black on the box, but I know it's like a dark green. We're going to take a look at that and see what he looks like. Looks pretty cool. Here's the top of the box. Here's the bottom of the box. Side of the box. Here's the other side of the box. And here's the back of the box with 4 product images. 3 small ones, front, back, close up of the head sculpt, which is really cool. Kind of makes me think of some type of actor I've seen in a movie, but I can't put my finger on the likeness. But it's definitely there. The larger one shows the figure and all his accessories laid out in front of him. Looks like we get a good bit for this guy, which is going to be really nice. So let's check him out. Here he is inside the clamshell. Nicely packaged, as you can see. Alright, there he is. But I must say that green really is misleading on the packages and product images until you really have it in front of you. A couple things pop out in front of me was the unique color red for the weapons that really stood out, and obviously the green armor, just like a dark green, and this skull and wings on the front. That one kind of, with the line work or the wash, gives it a bone feel. It looks like bone in person. I'm not sure if it's coming through so much because it's like this glossy, dull, at the same time bone look. So that's really interesting on how they painted that. And I'm not totally sure, if I'm looking through the camera here, it's really coming across. It doesn't come across, it's not white, it's a bone color. So like here's white here, and there's that bone color. So you can see the standard marine helmet with the red eyes. We have the silver tube on the side with the cylinder. There's nice glossy metallic red eyes, black fence. Head does rotate 360 all the way around. We got these little cylinders on the back done in silver. Very nice. It goes back, forward, side to side. We all looked at this pauldron. It's nice. It's sculpted 3D, so it's not painted on. This white skull. I'm sorry, I'm ahead of myself here. Wings with the sword on it looks very nice, and you can feel it. Nice texture and sculpt work. You can see the layers there. Very, very nice. I think, like I said, we've already touched on the chest skull and wings. Looks beautiful, and it does give me a bone feeling. And here on this side, this pauldron has a symbol here that is painted on. Very nice. On the back top half here, we have this little silver cylinder painted, and there's for the power pack. Oh, this is different. I haven't seen it. This isn't a different piece, but we have the pouches and the cylinder. Small cylinder, large cylinder, canister, but the canister's in black. So that's pretty cool with the silver there on the dot. To mix that up. It's the first time I've seen that. These are removable. So is this one pouch here. It's upside down from the packaging. Little brown one. Over here we have the empty gun case. Done in brown. I really like that for some reason. Here on this arm we have the gauntlet. We have a silver, red, and blue button. Pretty cool. Nice features. As you can see here, we have the green armor, we have the black undersuit. The wrinkles in the suit. On the side, it really shows off with this color. On the front here, we have this book, the red book, the white symbol. Looks like we have a purity seal, maybe inside the book. Pretty cool. Nice. Pages are painted. Both sides looks good. You can remove that also if you would like. So the arms are, this is a V2 body. You can move the pauldrons a little more freely than used to. They're getting a little better at this. Still got that friction issue I'm worried about. But they will go 360 if you want. Bicep cut, double jointed elbows. Hands go up and down, back and forth, in and out, all the way around and in between. All those nice poses you're used to seeing. The chest, back and forth, side to side, rotation, 360. With these gun case on, that's just about the limit of your split there. This way you get a lot more. If you remove that, you probably could get better range, but not much. Thigh cut 360, double jointed knees. Knee pad has black and white design here. Pretty cool. Feet do pivot down. And if you use too much force, that's what happens. And that's what it looks like. So that's definitely a plus when I use too much force. And you can see what the joints look like. And you can see that they're very back on, no issue. Just know your ranges. And I just pulled that one off. This one seems to have a little low tolerance and a stiffness range, but it's good for me. Just like that. To articulation up. The rocker on it. Pretty cool. Nice figure. Nice touches. I like the new kind of approach for the same type of figure again. Especially with the bone appearance here. The red. You'll see more of that on the weapons. And the paint apps on the pouches. The black canister mixed black and brown. Looks good. Silver there. Awesome looking figure. Very nice. Loving it so far. So let's go ahead and take a look at the accessories. Here we have his unhelmeted head. We have some silver studs. We have a nice, interesting skin tone. Eyes scowl down. Like he's upset, mad, or something. We have this silver piece, a more gunmetal color, with the part of his helmet on the side and the back with the silver also to break it up. Very cool. We have the piece for his neck. Looks like this does not come with the extra ball bell. Looks like you only get the one that's inside the helmet head. You have to remove that and put it in this figure. Pretty cool. Okay, there he is without the helmet on. Definitely has a larger diameter without the helmet. Obviously, you get the same range of motion, 360, back and forth, side to side. Kind of looks a little off, in my opinion. I have it pushed all the way down, so it gets a little elongated neck. But, yeah. Should not be sitting that high, but... That's definitely different. Yeah. Unfortunate, in my opinion. So, I guess we can't have a perfect figure. I always gotta find something wrong, right? Okay, here's that really cool red I was talking about. Where he stands out. We have the gunmetal, blade, motor, guard, and done that really almost like a, I want to say blood red, but it's a little lighter than blood, I guess. There's a skull done in gold. And his hands are flexible, so that's good. Not as stiff as they used to be. So I think they're working on improving the overall plastic on their hands, so you can actually put the weapons in his hand. And that's what it looks like right there with it. There's a nice range of motion with the hands and the elbow complementing each other. Looks pretty good. There we go. You can see just a little bit better there. Where that red's going to stand out is going to be on his weapons, his bolt pistol and his bolt rifle. And here we go with the gunmetal, and that red looks really good together. This is removable. Let me knock the camera over. Can remove the clip. Got painted shells. Draw barrel. Do this front and the side. It's pretty good. Drop the clip. Seems like I got the dropsies today. Put that back. I try not to shove it all away because it really gets difficult to take out. And then you can always put it in his hand, and then you can see how easy this goes in with the better tolerance hands. And there we have the pistol right there. We can see that, you know, he has, looks like he has a drawn, or you can use this other accessory it comes with. Whichever they would stop doing this purity seal thing because it just doesn't match the empty case. So if you want to have your pistol in this case with a different weapon, we can look like it has it drawn. That's up to you. Pretty cool, nicely done. And then we have his bolt rifle here. It looks very, very nice with the two-tone red and black with the gunmetal and the gold on it. This is painted very, very nice. This really caught my eye in the packaging. There's a slide there, some type of cylinder, drilled barrel, drilled to the side. Very soft brown strap. The buckles are painted. You can remove this end, but you can't remove this end for some reason. Rail system. Very, very nice. Here's the other side. Doesn't have the skull and wing, but it looks great with the paint. That's a nice weapon right there. Very, very cool. Let's see how well he holds it. Because he had the same, pretty much the same grip as the pistol has, so he's going to look just as good. And the finger goes where it's supposed to be without a problem. And then once you get around to getting your figure in the right position, get a two-handed wield. I'm just going to give you an idea of how that looks. Because that gun does look fantastic. I think I'm liking the helmeted heads better than the unhelmeted head. Unfortunately, I do like the characters' individuality. It's kind of lean towards using the unhelmeted heads, but I guess on this one, that just doesn't look the greatest to me. His head is too high. Alright, next up we have his power pack. Nothing special, just a nice color. The green matches the heavy gunmetal. Looks really good. The vents throughout. The studs. Back we do have some paint inside. They don't have to do that, they do. That looks really good. Just on an individual accessory base. So these accessories are painted pretty decently. So see the tolerance here is quite stiff, so I'd be very careful with that. I'm going to take some heat to that just for safety's sake, but that's how that looks. Don't want to break those tabs on the toys for breaking off. I've been blessed not to ever break one because I was already pretty much aware of this issue. So heat it up, get those holes to form fit to your power pack. That way you don't have to worry about breakage, and just take your time and wiggle it off a little bit at a time so you don't break those pins inside. Because once you break them inside, you gotta drum them out, draw them out, whatever tool you want to use. But you're just your power pack's pretty much useless if you break both pins off inside. You'd have to glue the pack on or get a new one. Okay, the alternate hands. We have this trigger hand. We have a set of fist hands. So if you want to throw down, or Hulk hands if you want, because they are green. Hulk smash. Open hand. I love these open hands, I think they're cool. And another gripping hand. So you get the 5 different hands. And then you get this in a pack. So just, if you're giving these to your little collectors, give it this desiccant pack. This shouldn't be in there in my opinion, but not needed. And they never had it before. Now this is an extra expense for the figures. Get rid of it. Save whatever costs to figure for the collectors to buy all these figures. Yeah, and don't eat it. Alright, for all my fans out there that love Black Sky reviews, I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick bonus. If you watched the video all the way through and here at the end, probably would have ended the video otherwise. I'm going to bring in and do a nice comparison of the 2 new green palettes that Joytoy is using. 2 different greens. So we're going to have the Dark Angels. We're going to compare it to the new Salamanders green armor they're using. So giving you an idea of the different type of color and greens they're using. So here you go. That's how they compare together. So that's the 2 different, maybe help bring out the green in the Dark Angel versus Salamander, because this is very dark. Very, very nice. I'm going to swap that head out. And there it is with the helmet examples. Look very good together. Definitely different shade of green. They do both look amazing. Final thoughts on the Dark Angels. Everything's good. I love the weapon color, especially the paint on the weapons, the bone, skull, wings. I mean, it's the same buck over and over, but just painted with some different pauldrons, some accessories, and some symbols. But the head is my biggest gripe. The neck sits way too high on the figure. That's disappointing. But I guess not a deal breaker. Still many more pluses versus the one con. The tolerance in my backpack is a little tight, but I can fix that. So that's my two cons. So the rest of it's great. These are probably about in the $40 range. So I'm gonna put it around 38 to 46 bucks, depending when you get it. In China versus the U.S. on those two examples, at least 2 countries. So I hope you guys liked this review. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think, and we'll see you in our next review.